So on tonight's agenda, we have three motions that were presented by Councillor Rotondo. Unfortunately, Councillor Rotondo is absent. He wasn't able to make it due to some personal circumstances. So we're going to table the matters, and we'll discuss when he's able to bring these to conversation, and we can hopefully discuss. And we do have one matter in front of us. If Ashley, you'd like to read matter 16-225?
Sure. City Council Order 16-225. This is a communication from Mr. Darren Ryan, 4 Blueberry Lane, Stoneham, Mass., requesting that the City of Revere accept a donation of a certain parcel of land described as map block and parcel 007-114-118-033C.
Thank you, Ashley. Mr. Ryan? Yes. Would you care to speak on your parcel of land that you're looking to graciously donate to the City of Revere?
So I own this piece of land. It's through a subdivision. I'd say about 15 years ago, I bought a two-family, and I subdivided the land and sold the land to a builder. And I should have given him this other 3,000 square feet of land. I didn't realize that I didn't give it to him, actually, until 10 years later when I started getting the bills. So I paid the bills, and I've been paying the bills for a long time. It's about $200 a year, but it's a small parcel of land. It really doesn't have any use. It butts up to a creek, and at this point, I'd like to stop paying for it, if I could, which would involve giving it to the city. There's really no use for the land, no buildable use or anything like that. So it would be nice if I could stop paying for it, if possible. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Ryan. Any of the members of the council would like to speak on this matter? Councilor
Goes to the
Zambuto?
left. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I appreciate this gentleman's honesty. That's the first time I've had somebody come up here that wants to donate a piece of land to the city, but actually tell the truth as to why he wants to. So, I mean, I'm a guy that appreciates honesty, and so I'm supporting you for this. Thank you.
Councilor Guanasso?
Mr. Chairman, I'm not a member of the committee, but I also would like to speak to the applicant. Did you ever reach out to the person you sold the land to see if they had an interest in this? Because it seems to me that more than the city of Revere, that the abutter to this property would have a use for it.
Yeah, I thought so too. So I put a letter in their mailbox about a year ago, and I never got any call. So I feel as though I did reach out to them, but they didn't respond. It could be that that house is rented, so that maybe the landlord never even got the letter. I don't know. It is a single-family home on the end of Pratt Place, and I did try. I don't think they're interested in it. It's probably sloped into the creek, that type of thing, so it's probably not flat level land. It looks like they have all the land they need to do what they're doing. They're just parking, they have a driveway, they seem to have what they need.
Right. Well, I thought that might be to their advantage, but if that's the case, then it's of no use to anybody.
I think that's what it really comes down to, is the land is of no use to anybody. It should have been subdivided properly.
Who cares for the property at this time?
It's kind of has that look of wetlands, sort of, you know, with the tall grass growing and stuff.
Okay.
It sort of has that look to it, a natural look.
So nobody attends to it?
Nobody really does anything. I mean, these people mow their grass up to it, but I don't think they do anything with it.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Councilor Haas?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. It seems like if the people that own the abutting property, it's a no-brainer for them to buy it. You know, really, they can't build on it, but it enhances the value of their property immensely, I think.
Yeah, maybe. Honestly, it's kind of like creek land. So I don't know that it really does improve the value of their property.
Well, again, I appreciate your honesty, and I'll vote for that. Thank you.
Move to approve.
Thank you, Mr. Zambuto. I'd also like to note, and I thank you, Mr. Ryan, I did speak with the city's engineer, and he took a look at the site and took a look at the lot. I've obviously mentioned the abutting of the creek. At this point, it doesn't really look like there's much use for the land, but if there ever is a need to have some form of a land swap, it does add to the collection in the city that we're able to utilize. So I would be in favor as well, and I'll be happy to put this vote. So Ashley, if you can call the order.
On the communication from Mr. Ryan that the city of Revere accept a donation of a certain parcel of land, as described before, Councillor Haas? Yes. Councillor Morabito?
Yes.
Yes. Councillor Zambuto?
Yes.
Yes, and Chairman Keefe?
Yes.
Yes, so approved.
Thank you, Mr. Ryan. It looks like the city will be taking over your property, and we will probably have some sort of negotiations or conversations with how to transfer that piece of real estate. We appreciate that. Thank you. So at this point, that wraps up our Economic Development Subcommittee meeting, and everyone have a great day.